Assalamu alaikum. Paz para você. Meu nome é Talal al-Tinawi, sou sírio e engenheiro mecânico. Eu vou falar sobre Síria, o Islã e o Brasil. A Síria tem uma área praticamente igual ao estado de São Paulo. Antes da guerra, a Síria era bonita, tranquila, barata e fácil de se viver.
It's a lot to fit into a TED Talk.
A guerra começou em 15 de março de 2011. Depois de 5 anos da guerra, o meu país está destruído. Organizações terroristas surgiram com o nome do Islã. Hoje, milhões de sírios estão mortos ou refugiados. Muitas pessoas foram obrigadas a carregar a cadáver de seus filhos. Tiveram familiares desaparecidos. Tudo que você tem se perde no momento em que cai uma bomba.
These are donations.
From Brazilian people to help Syrian people here in Brazil.
Can help about 200 or 300.
Right.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yes.
How do you feel helping out your fellow Syrians?
Of course, I'm very happy about this. Because when I came here, I want anyone to help me.
Talal al-Tinawi, husband, father of 3. One of the first of the nearly 2,000 Syrian refugees Brazil has taken in since 2012. He takes me in, tells his story.
And what, if I may ask, caused you to need to leave Syria?
Because I still in the prison of government 3 months and a half. Why? Because my name is the same name of another one. The government of Syria need him.
When was that?
September 2012.
And you got out at the end of the year.
In January 2013.
Were you scared?
Of course, because I don't know if I will still alive or I will dead. My family didn't know anything about me.
Did they hurt you?
No. With me, no.
With others, yes.
Another? Yes, of course.
And then suddenly, they just let al-Tinawi go. Like being given a second life, he says.
After 3 months, every day, every hour, I think I will die now. And after all of this, Talal, you are free.
Within weeks, al-Tinawi was in Sao Paulo under the new government refugee plan, which it turns out isn't really much of a plan. To get by, al-Tinawi sold kids' clothes on the sidewalk. Months later, with saved and borrowed money, he started this business, catering.
And who do you sell to?
Anyone who want to buy anything, anything, he write to me in Facebook or in WhatsApp.
Unless you're starting from zero, in which case the only thing that makes sense is surviving. Al-Tinawi is a man driven by hardship, by love for his family, by fear of what could happen if he loses his way in this city. The Brazilian government, by taking in Syrian refugees, is betting that al-Tinawi and others won't lose their way. Not because it's guiding them, but because there's a big Syrian and Lebanese community already in Sao Paulo. They came in waves after World War II in the 1980s during the war in Lebanon. Today, many volunteer helping new arrivals at NGOs like this one called Avus. It's where al-Tinawi learned Portuguese. It's where his wife, Garsa, is learning how to open a business.
أنا قرينا الإعلان بالفيس إنه شركة بيفيرز عاملة مشان النساء السوريات إنه إذا حابين يشتغلوا إذا حابين يعرفوا شيء عن الشغل ياخذوا فكرة عن العمل هون بالبرازيل.
I wonder if your wife could just tell us, recounting the moment when you decided to leave and how she felt about that decision.
كان كتير قرار صعب، كنت خايفة منه كتير لأنه جايين على بلد ما بنعرفه، بس ما كان في عنا حل غير إنه نطلع ونطرح الشنطة.
Do you feel like this has become home?
بس بدي أروح شوف أهلي أمي وأبي وأخواتي وبس، لا بدي أرجع لهم.
Brazil is talking about taking in some 20,000 more Syrian refugees over the next year. At a summit in Saudi Arabia in November, it announced it was well on its way.
I would like to express our concern with the big problem of refugees from Syria and other points in the region, and I'd like to express the Brazilian solidarity to the displaced peoples. We have been working together with our friends and brothers in the region, and Brazil is going to accept a large number of refugees. We have already issued 8,000 visas.
All this makes Brazil look good on the world stage, says Marcelo Aidu, the director at ALUS. But stamping passports, he says, is the easy part.
O governo tem papel importante no sentido, primeiro, de permitir que essas pessoas entrem ao nosso país no processo de legalização, né? Então, todos eles estão aqui com RNE, carteira de trabalho e CPF, podem estudar, trabalhar sem nenhum problema. Depois disso, fica mais complicado. Grande parte do trabalho voltado à integração local está basicamente a cargo das organizações não governamentais, porque o governo não dá conta de fazer aquilo que é de sua responsabilidade, né? Não basta o governo abrir as portas, permitir que esses estrangeiros entrem e uma vez dentro não se faz praticamente nada.
And helping them will only get harder. Brazil opened its doors when the economy was booming. It's now sinking fast. Right next to ADUS is Sao Paulo's public housing agency. The lines here keep getting longer and longer, says applicant Rogério Franco.
Eu tenho essa inscrição durante já há 5 anos. Ela não tem uma data certa.
And what do you think in general about your countries opening up to refugees and trying to offer them housing and a possibility as well?
Apesar de problemas internos, eu estou gostando. Eu gosto de ver que, de repente, você tenha um caminho para ajudar quem está necessitando, que venha de fora nessa situação.
Syrians say ordinary Brazilians have been like Franco, kind, accepting. And the well-established Muslims, working out of local mosques, keep stepping up to help. They bus refugee families to a hospital outside the city for free checkups. Ayman al-Atrash and his family got to Brazil 5 months ago from Yemen. The day is long. Al-Atrash's mother has arthritis and trouble with her legs. His oldest son, Faisal, has a bad cough. Al-Atrash himself needs new glasses, and he might have an ulcer. Not surprising, given what he escaped from. Al-Atrash is Syrian, but lived and worked in Yemen for years.
Allahu Akbar!
Saudi Arabia is fighting an insurgency there. Al-Atrash says this was one of many bombs that fell close to his home. Too close.
Maybe Brazil is just a station for another movement, yes. Or maybe I will stay here in Brazil, I don't know. But in Brazil I can survive until now.
You can't?
No, because there is no job. I can't find a job because I need to be, I know the Portuguese language.
Hi, man. How are you?
Are you fine?
Yeah, good.
Al-Atrash is studying, but the language is coming slowly.
Hello. Hello. Bom dia. How are you today?
In the meantime, he lives here in this sparsely furnished apartment in a rough part of town.
Do you think the fact that there was a Lebanese Syrian community already in Sao Paulo helped you to have an easier transition?
Yes. Yes, because without them I don't know anyone here. So they helped me to have this apartment. I ability to pay rent, so they pay the rent. They helped me to find a job. And even when my kids, Faisal was have the dengue, difficult disease here, they are there. They helped me take him to the hospital. Without them, I can't manage myself.
For all the problems you might face in Brazil, there are no bombs falling.
No, there is no bombs. Sure, it's a safety country. I hope it will stay like that. And even you told me that I am lucky.
Luckier, say, than some refugees from other countries, like Haiti or the Democratic Republic of Congo. Hundreds, maybe thousands of those refugees have gone years without help. They live in abandoned buildings around the city.
Meet you. Hi. Pleasure to meet you.
This was the Hotel Cambridge. Now about 150 families squat here, mainly Africans. Pichu Luambo is a lawyer, or was. He made it to Brazil in 2013, after France and Canada turned him down.
This is the most organized squad I've ever seen.
Sim, isso é a nossa organização aqui. Aí, de manhã cedo, nós acordamos sem saber de nada. Aí começou a guerra. Começou, bomba, tiroteio. Quando parou 15 horas, nós saímos de lá, vimos mais de 1000 cadáveres na rua. Aí depois eu comecei a procurar como sair. Podemos admitir que a história do Brasil é do racismo, porque tem aqui duas raças, tem branco e negro. Aí esse racismo que se trata aqui, que chegou a tentar se tratar também com os refugiados, no lado dos refugiados. Só que eu não acho que isso é justo. Porque todo mundo, quando está aqui já, um refugiado da Síria, quer dizer do Congo, quer dizer da África, precisa ser tratado do mesmo jeito, do mesmo nível. Porque se está aqui, quer dizer já fugiu do perigo. Mas quando chega aqui, é muito lamentável para ser tratado diferente. Por quê? Qual argumento que uma pessoa pode dar? Então, o argumento óbvio é causa da pele. Porque não tem outro argumento. Porque eu fugi da guerra. O Sírio também não fugiu da guerra. Porque chegando aqui eu vou ser tratado diferente. Porque eu preciso esperar 1 ano para conseguir documento. Ele não.
Sao Paulo denies the racism charge. The proof, it says, this brand new transitional home for refugees. 25 families, Africans and Syrians. And it's not just a roof. Volunteer Crispim Colonge came from Angola back in the 1990s. When he got here, he says, he lived under a bridge for 9 months. Today, he owns a chain of language schools.
When you are a refugee, you have nothing but your life, so dangling hands, you know? So sometimes you have no dignity. So it's not only about teaching Portuguese, but it's trying to restore dignity, it's trying to make them believe that they can do that. I did, so anybody can. So sometimes this is a problem, like, you know, the classes are free, and we expect 25 students, and we have only 3, so they're kind of lazy. But this laziness is also understood because of where they're coming from. Right. People are really broken heart, these kind of things. So we don't work only with the language.
Okay.
So we work with the language, of course. We try to motivate them, to make them understand how important it is for them to speak the language, you know, and the advantage they can get from this.
For Talal al-Tinawi, the trick is to keep busy. He's up at dawn, teaching Brazilians how to make falafel. Then selling it at a food fair. And then rushing off to give the public talk he's been rehearsing for.
How are you feeling? Yeah? Ready?
I'm training.
You've been training?
I'm training at times.
Thank you. Knock him dead. Okay, tchau.
Tchau.
Tudo bem.
Obrigado. Meu sonho aqui no Brasil é que o mundo conheça melhor o Islã para acabar com o preconceito. Assim, meus filhos e seus filhos vão poder crescer juntos em paz. Wassalamu alaikum.
Al-Tinawi's outreach and hard work pay off for him and for the steady stream of Syrian refugees. A Brazilian couple shows up randomly at his apartment with more donations.
Como você me conhece?
Pela internet.
Sua internet e Facebook acha.
You could suggest to Al-Tinawi that, he'd take a day off. But most of us probably haven't lived through what he has.
The next day, until now, just running.
From the day you arrived until now?
Not the same day,
No.
next day.
The next day.
It's the same day, 27, with the plane to come here.
Yes.
I couldn't work anything, but the next day, yes.
And you haven't stopped running since?
It's very difficult. Life here is very difficult. Good, but difficult. But not impossible.